Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 8 titled Stress Fractures. Lou comes back to Heartland with some unusual ideas about how to bring more guests to the Dude Ranch. So obviously something she learned in New York. I'm guessing stress fractures because the stress that Georgie's under, starting to see cracks and everything. As we saw in the last episode, it looks like she's developing a bit of an eating disorder. And you can understand if she is under a lot of stress, which she is, that it might cause that. I have a feeling that Lou and Peter are going to kind of blame themselves. But she could have said no on doing this competition. You know, she wanted to do it. So I hate to say it, but ultimately, if there is any blame, it does lie with her. So I'm guessing the rest of season 12 is probably going to be about her dealing with that eating disorder, maybe even into season 13, because once the competition is done, would she go back to normal or what? It's kind of interesting that happened to Georgie because, you know, she's always been so tough and strong, and she's allowing this to happen. You know, it's funny because we have a Samsung TV, and when you go to the TV Plus, there's a Heartland channel, and I think there might be one on Pluto too, I'm not sure. But I think it's cool that Heartland has its own channel because you can just rewatch the episode. So I've been able to kind of rewatch some that I may have forgotten about. Because let's face it, I've watched a lot of episodes in a year. So, you know, some of the stuff obviously is going to kind of fade into the background. But I think it's cool, again, that there's a channel. And recently, season 7 was back on. So the part where Amy's accident happened. And so it just kind of blew my mind seeing how young Georgie was, and you know, with her hair pulled back, and my husband was commenting about that, and he apparently looked Alicia Newton up and said, man, she's a hottie when she grows up. And I told him, I said that I liked how Georgie kind of softened as time went on and kind of became more girl. Nothing wrong with being a tomboy, so don't come at me in the comments if you are. But I'm just saying that I like that she went from being very, you know, hair always pulled back in a ponytail and rough and tough to wearing her hair down more, sometimes wearing dresses. Looks like she could sometimes wear makeup. And it's like, yeah, she's still tomboy, but she's kind of embraced being a girl a little more, it seems. And I like that. You know, I like that she's wearing her hair down more. So it's just nice to kind of see her develop and change over time. So, but seeing that rough and tumble girl from the first season or two and then seeing her having an eating disorder, I don't know. I guess we'll find out what happens. Let's get started. Hi, pretty. A lot of lipstick there. Ah, Fairfield. I would think that was Ty, but there's no wedding ring on. Could be Scott.
Thanks for taking me out here, Andy. Hey, no problem. Figured you could use a change. I'm training pretty hard. Hey, race?
Just like we saw. She was doped.
That's going to piss Lisa off when she hears about that, because she would not want that for any of her horses, especially Shooting Star. And Adam should go and just make it a guys' night. They go to their concert, maybe they go out and have a couple drinks after. It's like, it'll be okay. You know, he's like family trip or European tour, and it's like, chill out, dude. You know, does go for Georgie's trip, then it all goes to Georgie's trip. It'll be worth it because you know she's going to qualify.
Laura! Hey, can we talk?
Yeah, how can I help you?
Did you pump Star full of painkillers so she could run that race?
What? No.
Someone
Star
else
has a
did?
stress fracture, but she didn't even flinch when we felt her leg yesterday.
Too bad they didn't record any of that.
Let's go.
They could have recorded that and
Hello? Way home?
so Peter.
Okay. Great. Well, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure will. Great, so let's get going.
As I said, Scott would back Ty. So, you know, he's talking about reputation and how that could ruin him and blah, blah, blah. And I'm also thinking, but some people would believe you, especially if you said, you know, this is what happened. And as a professional vet, I'm not going to give them. I mean, granted, of course, yeah, it's he said, she said. But then you'd have someone like Scott stepping up and saying, this guy worked for me and I totally back him. So it's not going to be as bad as all that. And, you know, I definitely would have called Lisa anyways. I would have been like, you know, fuck you, bitch. I'm calling Lisa. We're going to have her come down on you. You're going to try to go to the press after that when you've got Lisa breathing down your neck? I wouldn't want that. Because not only will you have Lisa breathing down your neck, you're going to have Jack. And I really wouldn't want to piss Jack off. Just tell him instead of...
The conclusion I've come to,
Just tell him.
the cliches are correct. Love does make you cry.
Make them wait.
I'm no fool. I did the math. There's a huge probability that I'd be dumped by someone like Olivia. But did I see it coming?
One of your Kim Gushathons?
Gushathons, really?
Yeah, really, yeah. So aside from nutritious meal and rest, Almighty Coach Kim recommends taking a break day before bed.
I made a breakup playlist of songs and
Okay, Georgie has her phone. Just call her parents. Well, go back up to the first level. The door might be locked, so they might not be able to get out, but they might. But I think those car parks, I think they usually have, you know, like emergency. And I know it would set an alarm off, but yeah, there should be an emergency exit so that people don't get trapped. Because what if there's a fire, you know? So I kind of question that. Like there should still be a way out where they aren't getting caught. And it said level 1 and then they went down. I'm like, so level 1 was at the top? Wouldn't level 1 be here and then you go 2, 3, 4, 5? That seemed kind of odd. Maybe that's different in Canada. Maybe it goes, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as opposed to part of it too, that he wanted to be able to at least contribute. Instead, it's all going to come from, you know, depending on what he has. I mean, you know, let's say Lou puts, let's say, yeah, the total cost is $500,000. If maybe he's got $250,000, give it to Lou and then say, here's my half. And if she refuses, just say no, you know, you're going to take it. And why should you care? You're divorced.
Hey, you know what they say? Nothing relieves frustrations like a go on the old butter churn.
Wow, that's
So you're getting upset about Mitch
I'm
moving on
surprised.
and
What a surprise! You haven't mentioned her lately.
proposing
so I
to
it's
Maya.
out.
Yeah, no, she's just, she's away right
and
now.
you're getting upset about
Probably not. Lisa needs to know. Fairfield is her business.
Go to the press first.
She's the one to handle Laura.
Okay. Well, what time is it where they say it's ready?
No.
go to the press first. Beat her to it.
You two make a good team, remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she says she goes to the press. I would just go to the press first.
Well,
Be like, haha, beat you, bitch.
Speak to a T, Lily. You might not think we're
Why don't they call the police? The police will come and let them out. They could just say that they got caught in there. The police can come and let them out.
Hey. You mind if
Again, why didn't they call the police? Because the police could have come and gotten them out of there. Why didn't she call someone like Jack or whatnot? Jack could have maybe found them. And I think there would have been an exit door anyways with a crash bar. It probably would have set off an alarm, but at least they would have gotten out. I'm sure that's not the first time that that's happened. You know, he was saying, where's my girlfriend? She would have found the humor in this, and she was all, you know, if I don't make this event, I don't qualify to go. And I'm thinking, yeah, I know. It's all that she can talk about right now, but it's really important. And yeah, you have to be supportive. I mean, I don't think that she should be blowing Wyatt off or blowing Adam off. You know, I think that she needs to balance her time better. And they mentioned that Kim had said it's good to take the night off before an event. And before I retired from theater, I remember that happened a couple of times. We would get ready for a show, and it didn't happen all the time. But there were a couple times where the night before opening night, it would be dark. We would get the night off. And I always kind of liked that because, you know, that final week, Hell Week, you know, you basically go 7 days, 7 or 8 days, you know, because you might do it Sunday or it might be Monday through Sunday, you know, depending on what the schedule is. But and like I said, it didn't happen much, probably only 2 or 3 times. But, you know, I liked the thought of a dark night because it's like you're ready, you get a night off to kind of relax and focus, and then you come and do it for opening night. So kind of that's definitely a valid point, what Kim is saying there. You know, the night before an event, take it off, relax, enjoy. Don't push yourself so hard.
Oh no.
Call a cab.
Okay, wait.
Call a cab. Did they have Uber back then? Call Uber.
Hey, how'd the Pioneer expedition?
I'm so sorry, Georgie, for everything. Really, really sorry.
He was trying to just have a
Can you just say something, please?
cheer. It might be okay, Georgie. You might still be able to qualify. Of course, the next episode is going to be about Star because it talks about drugged racehorse. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that, and she would threaten to go to the press. I would have gone to the press first. That would have been the first place I would have gone right after that, you know? I mean, yeah, we still might have a he said, she said, but I would have been like, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to beat you to it. I will go to the press first and flip the script on you, you know? I mean, yeah, some would believe Ty, some would believe her, but yeah, that would have been the way to do it. If she was going to threaten to go to the press first. You guys have information on her that she doesn't want getting out, so go to the press, tell them what you know. She'll counter and say about the drugs, but you can already mention that in your interview. And then, of course, let Lisa know. So obviously it says it's going to be a challenge. So I'm guessing the Star will be taken to Heartland to recover. And I think Georgia will be okay. I think she'll still qualify. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, they're not going to have her work this hard to just have it end like this. So I'm guessing that there's going to be something else that's going to happen. she's going to do another event, and that then she'll qualify. I noticed, obviously, she was a bit peeved at Wyatt, and I can understand because it just seemed like kind of like a comedy of errors, like the concert was fine, but then everything that happened after that, Peter did say we can make it. And she said, no, we can't. And I'm thinking, if Peter said you can, then you can. You can rush home, you can change, and get to the event. Thank you for joining me for episode 8. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. If you're watching this on YouTube, then please hit the notification bell to be alerted of future Heartland Reacts. If you can, please support me on Buy Me a Coffee. Link is in the description. I will give you a shout out in a future video. Speaking of shout out, the link to my editor is also in the description. Please hire her for your editing needs. She is absolutely awesome. And I hope you will follow me on both Instagram and TikTok. On TikTok, I post clips from my videos that you can check out. And on Instagram, I post those as well, along with various and sundry things relating to fandoms and shows that I watch. So love to be able to get your support over there, Instagram and TikTok, both at Lazy Cat Reactions. I hope you all are having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you for episode 9. Bye.